Welcome to Time with Erin. This is your bedtime story for today. The Whispering Forest. Once upon a time, nestled beyond the edge of the ordinary world, there was a place called the Whispering Forest. It was no ordinary forest. It was alive with magic. The trees stood tall like quiet guardians, their branches brushing the stars. The air always smelled of rain and wildflowers, even in the heart of summer. And when the wind passed through the leaves, it carried stories, gentle, magical whispers. The forest kept its secrets safe, sharing them only with those who carried kindness in their hearts. This is where our stories begin, with a bright and curious girl named Clara. Clara had an adventurous spirit and love for exploring. While other children played in their gardens, Clara wandered through the meadows near her home, collecting smooth stones, chasing butterflies, and imagining grand tales of enchanted lands. From her window, she could see the whispering forest in the distance, standing like a green sea of possibilities. One golden evening, Clara sat at her grandmother's feet, listening to her favorite bedtime stories. The fire crackled, and the room smelled of freshly baked cookies. Clara, her grandmother began, her eyes twinkling like the stars outside. When I was your age, I wandered into the whispering forest. The trees told me their secrets, and I met a special friend who needed my help. The forest sees the goodness in your heart, and it shares its magic with those who listen. Clara's eyes widened. You talk to the trees? Really? Her grandmother nodded, smiling. Not just the trees, my dear. The forest is alive with wonders, but only the brave and kind-hearted may see them. That night, as Clara lay in her bed, the stories played in her mind like a song. She stared at the moonlit window, imagining the forest calling her name. Finally, unable to resist the pull, she tiptoed out of her bed, slipped on her boots, and stepped into the cool night. The forest edge shimmered under the moonlight, and the soft glow of fireflies lit her path. Clara paused for a moment, her heart racing. Then she heard it, a gentle voice in the rustle of leaves. Clara, the voice said, as softly as a lullaby. She gasped, her eyes wide with wonder. Who's there? She whispered. It's me, the forest replied. We've been waiting for someone like you. Clara stepped further in, and the walls seemed to transform. The trees bent low, their branches brushing her shoulders like a warm welcome. Suddenly, a small creature hopped out from behind a bush. It looked like a fox, but its fur sparkled like it was made of stardust. Its kind eyes shone a bright blue. Hello, Clara, the creature said in a cheerful voice. I'm Lume, a guardian of the whispering forest. We need your help. Clara knelt to meet Lume's gaze. What happened? One of our most precious treasures is missing, Lume explained. A golden icon that keeps the forest magic alive. Without it, the forest will grow silent and the magic will fade. Oh no, Clara exclaimed. What can I do? "You are kind and brave," Lume said, wagging his glittering tail. "You are the perfect person to bring it back." Lume guided Clara deeper into the forest. Along the way, she crossed sparkling streams and stepped over roots that glowed faintly with a magical light. The trees whispered words of encouragement, and the fireflies twirled around her like tiny stars. When they reached a clearing, Clara saw the golden archon resting on a bed of moss, glowing softly. A playful squirrel darted out from a tree and chattered excitedly. The squirrel borrowed the archon, Lume said with a laugh. He didn't realize how important it was. Clara gently picked up the archon and cradled it in her hands. Warmth spread through her fingers. The squirrel gave a small squeak of apology, and Clara giggled. "It's okay," she said. "Let's bring it back where it belongs." Lume led her to a tree with a hollow in its trunk, glowing faintly. Clara placed the archon inside, and the entire forest seemed to come alive with joy. The trees shimmered with golden light. The fireflies danced in swirls. A sweet melody filled the air. "You did it, Clara," Lume exclaimed. "The forest will remember your kindness." Clara smiled, her heart full. "I think I'll remember this too." As dawn broke, painting the sky in soft hues of pink and gold, Clara found herself back at the edge of the forest. The whispers had quieted, but she could still feel their warmth. And from that day on, whenever Clara walked near the whispering forest, she heard its gentle hum, a reminder of the night she became part of its magic. The end. Please like, share, and subscribe for more. Good night.